Reminds us that the West cannot mass import foreign cultures which have failed to ever build a successful society of their own. I mean, we're taking people from Somalia, and Somalia is a failed, it's not a nation. Got no government, got no police, got no military, got no nothing. And then we have this fake congressperson who they just reported is worth $30 million. You believe this? Ilan Omar, talking about the Constitution that provides me. She comes from a country that's not a country, and she's telling us how to run America. Not going to get away with it much longer, let me tell you. The explosion of prosperity and conclusion and progress that built the West did not come from our tax codes. It ultimately came from our very special culture. This is the precious inheritance that America and Europe have in common. We share it. We share it, but we have to keep it strong. We have to become stronger, more successful, and more prosperous than ever. We have to defend that culture and rediscover the spirit that lifted the West from the depths of the Dark Ages to the pinnacle of human achievement. We live in an incredible, changing period. It's an unbelievable time, but we have to take advantage of the time that we're in. In our hands are technologies that our ancestors could scarcely have. I mean, they couldn't have even dreamt some of the things that we see today. And so rapidly they're produced. I mean, AI, 2 years ago, nobody ever heard of the term, and now everybody's talking about it. And it can have some very good purpose. It could also have some dangerous purpose, and for that we have to watch out. We're cutting illegal aliens off welfare and other government benefits, and I have directed that starting immediately, there will be no more payments to sanctuary cities because they are really just sanctuaries for criminals. They're really protecting criminals, and those are the ones we have to get out of the country. Murderers, drug dealers, the mentally insane. They emptied their mental institutions into the United States. And despite that, we have the lowest crime numbers that we've ever had in the history of the country. Just came out. But equally importantly, we're cracking down on more than $19 billion in fraud that was stolen by Somalian bandits. Can you believe that they turned out to be higher IQ than we thought? I always say these are low IQ people. How did they go into Minnesota and steal all that money? And we have, they're pirates, they're good pirates, right? But we shoot them out of the water just like we shoot the drug boats out. They're not pirating too many boats lately, do you notice? When they go out into those boats, they want to take over $1.5 billion tanker loaded up with oil, and they say, we're going to blow up your boat. They have powerful weapons. You hit the side of the boat, you blow the whole thing up. The insurance companies are petrified, so they say, just give them the boat, we'll give them money instead. And I don't do that. We blow them right the hell out of the water. We see them going out, we blow them out of the water. We don't have any pirates so much anymore. If we do, they won't be there long. We've cut down with the hitting of the boats that are loaded up with drugs, including submarines. Can you believe they actually buy small, they call them mini subs, very fast. They're meant for drugs. We've knocked out 2 of them. The Democrats say they were fishing. You have ruined somebody's fishing weekend. I would say a submarine is not a fishing boat. You don't fish. But we've knocked down drugs by water, the oceans, the sea, by 97.2%. Think of that. And I actually say, who the hell are the 3%? Because I would not want to be piloting one of those boats. We knocked them down, and now we're going to start on land. We're going to knock it all out. The land is the easy part. What we did on sea is incredible, and that's our great military. The situation in Minnesota,
yes, that is Mr. Donald Trump, the President of the United States of America, addressing World Economic Forum. Of course, one thing that brings me to share with you this video is when he's spoken about Western culture, about Somalia. Of course, Trump is insulting Africans, but in other end, Trump is teaching Africans to respect their culture, to love their countries, to love their continent. We may think Trump is humiliating us, Trump is insulting us. But we Africans, we are the source of all these things. African leaders, fake African leaders, puppet African leaders are the source of all these things. Because if today we are united, there's no need for us Africans to go and beg for the United States of America. And there's no room for America to insult us. America is insulting us because we have fake leaders, we have puppet leaders, we have leaders who are running our countries into failed states. You know, Trump is speaking as a president of United States. He's not speaking as president of maybe smallest country. It's about United States of America. What if today we have a president, Traore, maybe, I'm just mentioning Traore, maybe a president of United States of Africa or United Kingdom of Africa, whatever you can call a name. Just imagine we are united. And President Traore is speaking on the world stage and telling the world that I'm coming from Africa, the richest continent with all resources. If you want business with me, or with our continent, or with our Africa, please put the deal on the table. The way Trump is doing. But because we have these fake politicians, we have these puppets, that's why we become humiliated. And we learn nothing from the history. And that's why sometimes you see some Africans calling Trump to capture our leaders. Have seen in South Africa, have seen in Nigeria, fellow Africans calling Trump. Of course, it's not okay, but sometimes people become tired. People become angry by what they see. We have seen President Tinubu taking holiday in Paris. Just imagine a president of what we call a giant of Africa, Nigeria. When he wants to spend his holiday, he go to, he has to go to France, to Paris. So what kind of president is that? We have leaders, if they want to do shopping, they go to Europe, they go to Dubai. What kind of those leaders? Are those who are insulting us? It is not Trump, it is our leaders who are insulting us, the people of Africa. We are tired with these kind of leaders. And if there's a possibility, young people, is to raise up and to wake up and to overthrow these leaders. Because those who are making Africans look like we're coming from shitty hole countries. So I think there's a need for Africans, for the people of Africa, to come together, to unite. And of course, we have good leaders such as Traore, Abdulrahman. If we can unite with those leaders, I hope things can go okay or can move in the right direction. But the problem that we have these puppet leaders whom they have maybe, I think they have been injected to be crazy. That's what they see. Because for many times, they see leaders such as Trump, they see leaders such as Putin, Xi Jinping. So they don't learn from those leaders. They don't want to make Africa great. They remain with their small countries. You see, I'm president of Djibouti, I'm a president of Somalia, I'm a president of Congo. What are you saying? How can you compete with president of United States of America? Combined of knowledge. And that's why these people are coming with AI. These people are coming with technologies. It's just a combination of states, scientists. We Africans, we have small countries. And those countries have led by fools, and yet you want those countries or our countries to come up with technologies. How is it possible? But just imagine Rwanda, Congo, Uganda, Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Senegal producing scientists coming together, sitting down in Ouagadougou, in Dakar, in Lagos, and trying to innovate, coming with new ideas. Look how it sounds. It sounds good. But look our states now. It is a shame. And this message has pained Traore, I think so. This message has pained Traore, because Traore is a young leader who wants to see changes, who love this continent. This message, I think, has pained Traore. Of course, myself has been pained. Even you who are watching this video, it will pain you, and your pain become hungry, because what our leaders are doing is nothing. They are busy for voting, for elections, for democracy. Nothing democracy, of course. They're not democracy. You saw what is happening in many African countries. It is not just democracy, it is looting. And yet they're telling us they want to bring development. What development are you talking about? Unite now. We have no shortage of intelligent people. The problem, we have injected leaders who are corrupt, who are ego, and these leaders, I think, I don't know how can I say, but all in all, family, brothers and sisters, let us continue to come together, especially with the generation who understand what is going on. We have the generation that know nothing. Maybe we need to revolutionize our education systems. We need to teach each other how to be patriotic, how to love our countries, our nations, the way you see the West are doing. So, family, brothers and sisters, if you have something to share with us, please do so through the comment section. I'm very disappointed, but on the other hand, I'm very happy for Trump, what he's doing. Yes, we may feel it is an insult, but in the other hand, this is a wake-up call to other people of Africa, that if we don't unite, we will be referred as a shithole country, we will be referred as immigrant, as drug dealer, as pilots, the way they can name whatever they want, because you are coming from a weak nation. You are coming from a nation that is poor, not poor in terms of resources, poor in minds, poor in leadership. That's what Trump is talking about. So, family, let us not speak for too long. It is paining. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa.